I guess I can say Jordan's out for the remainder of the season. So with that, we'll take questions.
Anyone? Right over there, Doug.
I think you saw this coming, but what kind of loss is that for the defense and the team?
You know, my heart goes out to him. I mean, just a tremendous young man. I mean, the tremendous story, you know, walking on here, earning a scholarship, the level of play that he played at last year. And what's so tough is that I know he had played his best, you know, 3 games going into this last game, and obviously is just he epitomizes what our program got, a heart of a champion, just a great giver of respect, and I just hate it for him. You know, he got injured last year and wasn't able to play in the Territorial Cup, and so, you know, he never got to play in one, so that's tough. But obviously his leadership is still very vital to us, and he'll still play a very key role as we move forward. But my heart goes out to him. That's a tough deal.
Anyone? David?
Outside Jordan, what's your injury status looking like, especially with Lai Mokiola?
You know, I think, Liu is, I expect him to play. We'll see. Obviously, those guys, we're just like anybody else in week 11. You know, I think they've already played 11 games and hadn't had a bye. So we've got guys, obviously, bumps and bruises and beat up, but I expect everybody else to play.
Todd, can you talk about guys like James Johnson, Chad Adams, and Marcus Ball, and how they were able to fill in and get the job done last week, and what it took for them to do that?
Yeah, I was really proud of those guys. You know, Marcus Ball came in, played with a great passion, and had very limited reps. Just really proud of, you know, being able to come in too. You know, we had to make a lot of adjustments from, you know, what they were doing game plan wise, and you know, Chad and James both, I mean, really did a great job of adjusting on the fly, and all those guys I was really proud of. I mean, you know, you look at, you know, I think 2 weeks ago James was repping at Spur, you know, and he wound up playing free safety during the game, and then you know, Chad actually started at free safety, and then finished the game at bandit safety. So that was an interesting deal. So really proud of those guys, and just proud of the, you know, the heart and determination that all of our guys displayed. And, you know, like I pointed out the other day, Tony Longino was extremely impressive, and how he was a very inspirational performance by him, and I think it really activated our guys, and I mean, a lot of it too, our guys made great adjustments. I mean, we made some, you know, they were able to you know, get some things adjusted on the fly, and really proud of them. You know, just, I mean, I could go through every guy. You know, Salamo's a guy that's, you know, played with incredible discomfort, and just been a warrior.
Coach, I know every senior class is special, but this one in particular that came in when you came in, and now you get to say goodbye to them.
Well, one of the things, there's 2 parts to it. There's guys like Mike Berkovici, Mo, V, Gary Chambers. It's the last of the guys that were here when I got here, and really proud. Those guys are every bit as much my guys as the guys I've recruited. I can tell you that, because I can remember sitting here and talking to them about what we were going to do and how we were going to change the culture. As they conformed and were transformed, and it didn't. Obviously, that didn't happen overnight, but just really proud of them. And you know, that's a group that's really special to me. And then obviously guys like DJ Foster, and you know, that really, you know, DJ trusted us when we didn't really have anything, any body of work for him to trust. And you know, so that was obviously it's a really special group there as well. And how they've blended, and just how close those guys are. And you know, we've really sown really close relationships, and you know, no one knows that really but us, really, just how strong those bonds are. And so this is every year it's special, but this is one. This is my fourth season, and so it's been a long time since that I've had a group that I feel as close to as this one. So it's a special group. So big day for us for Senior Day.
Chris and then Doug.
Todd, now that you've had a few of these territorial cups under your belt, what have you taken from the experience as far as how you prepare a team and what you say and all those kind of things?
Well, one, it doesn't matter, what the records are. It doesn't matter what you've done up to this point. The bottom line, this is going to be this is a rival game, and one that is very passionate on both sides. And this game's been a game where it comes down to turnovers. And, you got to win that battle. And the years we've won that battle, well, we've won. And the years we haven't, we haven't. So, this is a one that's the most important game on our schedule. Obviously to our fans and to our coaches and to our players.
Todd, from what you've seen on film, what are the differences between Arizona's quarterbacks, Solomon and Randall?
Both very, very athletic. Obviously, Solomon is, very seasoned veteran, has a tremendous athleticism. Both of them have tremendous ability to extend plays, can operate their system, understand their system very, very well. Randall's a phenomenal athlete. I mean, really scary. I mean, he's a guy, I think he's like their second or third leading rusher in the limited amount of plays that he's played. He throws the ball well. I think obviously Solomon is the more seasoned, more veteran, has more of a command of the offense, obviously, and Randall's just a tremendous athlete and very, very explosive, and had a big game. Through the game-winning touchdown and came in and did a great job for him. So. Both very athletic, both very hard to contain. Both you have to account for, and Randall would be just a really, really explosive runner. I mean, a guy that's every bit as explosive as any tailback. So he's a challenge, and both of them are very good players.
Doug again.
Where do you think Kalen has showed the most progress from where he started this year to where he is now? Kalen Balasha?
Finishing runs. Obviously, we work hard on his blocking ability, and I think he's improved as a pass receiver. He had one drop, I think, last week, but we really wanted him to improve his protection, pass protection, blocking on run plays. And so I think where he's improved the most, he's improved in those areas, but where he's improved the most to me is just, finishing runs. And then I think in his pass receiving, he's been pretty dependable there.
Anyone else?
Coach, obviously the rivalry is huge, but how big is the game being that you're still trying to secure a bowl berth as well?
I really haven't even, what's your first statement's the true statement. The most important statement is it's Territorial Cup. That's it. Enough said. That's how important it is.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.